true experience and just trying to pass the plug and give that information. And also I'm launching my television network or my family's television network, American New. So, all those things, music, I'm going to just be bringing them as much culture as I can.
Right. So, what should they expect though? Like as far as specifically, what's going to be the takeaway? If somebody say, man, Dame coming to town, man. I like Dame. I like his message. But what am I going to hear if I go to Rice that I don't normally hear from Dame that I can catch him on IG and get that information?
Well, generally, what I like to do first is teach people what language that they should be spoken in by understanding what their dream is, and then learning how to make your dream into your profession. So the trick is to make money off of doing something that you would do for free, so it never feels like work. But that's different for everybody. So also a little bit of self-awareness and just understanding our real power and what it looks like when we stick together, and also identifying those cycles that haven't stopped, and it's intentional, us recognizing it and figuring out how to stop cycles that have been happening for generations, based on programming. So it's a lot of deprogramming.
Yeah, you're the perfect person for that, man. And I'm going to hold a lot of what I really want to say, because I know we're going to have a more lengthy conversation when you get to Houston. But right now, I just want to say this: you're a perfect person to come here, or actually go anywhere and talk about entrepreneurship, because people know you damn serious when it comes to entrepreneurship. You mean when you say ownership. You mean that. I mean, you're very passionate about that. Where did that come from?
I mean, I guess when you kind of have to survive in the street and you can do that on your own, it's like for legal stuff, you don't take any of those risks, and the recourse isn't jail or death. It's just time. If you can survive in the street, if I'm a boss on the concrete, I'm not going to go in the office and be a herb. And, I've never listened to what's been told to me, because everything that's been told to me means I got to listen to somebody tell me what to do and abide by a system that I didn't create. And I've just always been that way. There's been an independence that comes with survival. And, I was able to survive in a way where, it was always luxurious, it was always aspirational. So how can someone that hasn't survived, someone that's not living a better life, someone that I don't consider smarter than me, how they gonna tell me what to do and earn the fruits of my labor? And I learned how to do it for other people, but in a very karmic way, that didn't work out for me. I had to learn how to do it on my own. So what people are seeing publicly is me quitting my job, which was me working and blowing everyone else up, and me completely investing in my family, my dreams, and my point of view. Now, my point of view hasn't changed. This isn't a new point of view. But when you're working with other people and you're making money off other people, you have to spread their point of view. So there was no way I could completely get my message out if I'm talking through other people's talent. And I'm not a guy that exploits talent, so I can't really make a living off talent. I give them all late masters, all late publishing, and I've never taken it to give it back. I've always wanted my creators to be able to be independent so they can do whatever they feel, because most creators get stifled because they don't have the money to realize their vision. Then they got to get money from other people, and they have to do what other people want them to do. And then that's not their dream, and they're not truly being creative. So, one level of my life was learning how to make money to get out of a social class or other people. And the next level was learning how to play fair in an environment full of cheaters, and also stand behind my art and my craft fast verticals to my family, as opposed to people that don't care about me at all.
Now this is what we need. This is what the culture needs. I mean, just the aura, the energy of these two individuals. Willie D, Dame Dash. Off top, all I see and off top, all I see is just no nonsense business. If I could just sum it up, just period, just the correlation of conversation, more and more, these two having to sit down. I'm talking about hard-nosed conversation, straight to it, tough love. Man, this is it. This the combination. I mean, all the different variables that the culture can need for those that's looking for it, raw and intelligent and informative. I'm talking about that East and South connection that's been needed. That history of hip hop that both can bring to the table in two of the greatest eras. Willie D with the early 90s, Dame with the mid 90s. I'm talking about even beyond music, both coming from the streets. This is that shit right here. Whether y'all can say I'm jumping out the window and whatnot. I mean, even listening to them both talking at IG Live, the respect was already there. You can see the energy on the screen of the respect. How often will you hear Dame just say like it's an honor to talk to you, something like that? It's a respect level that's there already before these two even enter the room and meet. This is like one of them things that we didn't see, but we didn't see coming, but we needed. And that's why I say it's beyond hip hop. This is business. This is socially. This is that climate and energy of just grown men. These two will even hold each other accountable. You can see it. It's going to relay on screen, especially if you from that era and you grown and you looking for some. I ain't gonna say looking for, but you know how to relate to real shit. This is gonna be it. So we should look forward to what Willie D and Dame Dash when they had their sit down talks, and we should support Dame and the things he do, Willie D and the endeavors that he do. And I actually said it on my other video too, and I meant that shit. I said it. I mean, y'all can look at my archives. I made a video like about last week. I mean, even though the title was about Willie D being a lyricist, but I said Willie D, like in a couple of years, he's going to be more popular than Scarface. I mean, not to bring that up again in this video, but I as time goes on, because that Scarface back there chilling and may rely on his music, not that this should be some type of competition or nothing, but Willie D is going to be known and he's going to get bigger in his whole YouTube and social media and being outspoken ramp. So it's going to make up for all the time socially that he was, I don't say absent, but for all the years that he was back laying in the cut, not doing the things that Face was doing. But never mind that. I just threw that in real quick. But be on the lookout for interviews, because Willie D said that him and Dame Dash is going to link up and have a sit down and talk. I'm definitely looking forward to it. These two positive grown men link up. This one, this is gonna be one of the ones. So we got action, y'all. Stay tuned and look forward to it. That's what's up. Get with y'all in a minute. Rap talk.